After a long night of hooking, she has ended up on Bootleg. Hey, Kennedy.
Hey, girl, what's the tea?
What's the tea? You got hair for days. You make me look like I'm freaking bald. What the hell is going on?
Well, girl, you know when the girls are being called on, you know you gotta look right.
What do you mean called on? Like a call girl? Is that what you're saying?
No, but you know when you get called to be on a web series or Zoom or anything, honey, and you a Ru girl, you have to look right. Hello.
The way you just described it seems like you have no idea what show you're on right now. Do you know the name of the show?
Girl, it's called Bootleg Opinions because I'm bootleg. So I know that's why you called me back for a second time, bitch.
Bootleg Opinions.
And if you're new to the Bootleg family, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on. And check out my Patreon. But how's everything with you?
It's coming along. I'm having a little family issues, but you know, I'm just keeping everything positive and hoping everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. But, you know, you got to keep that face smiling.
Of course, girl. Now, what are your thoughts on season 13 of these girls, now that we've seen episode 1 and episode 2?
I'm excited about this group of girls. It's a lot of personalities. Okay.
Now, we have 3 runways to go over this week. We have the daytime, we have the nighttime, and we also have the Lamé, You Stay. So here is the first category where the drag entertainers get to show their daytime looks. We first up have Gottmik.
When she first came out, I was like, I didn't get it. But then as she stayed out there and she was walking and stuff, I was like, oh, she took it literally. Oh, okay, so she is the daytime. So I immediately bought it. She's very well proportioned. It's great. I love it.
I love this look on Gottmik. When she came out of the runway, I was like, who is this? I didn't recognize at all because we're so used to seeing her with the white face, with the dramatic makeup. But when she came down this runway, she was giving us beauty, glamour. And like you said, she took a literal form of what the challenge asked for. Daytime, she has the cloud on the top and then she has the rainbow representing the LGBTQ community at the bottom. And it is so easy for the rainbow colors at the bottom to look kind of tacky, costumey, but the way that she distributed the line, how it is diagonally straight up, it is so well formed that I enjoy this. It is all well made, it is well structured, and I absolutely love this look. She looks beautiful.
She turned it. It's very nice, it's neat, it's very well constructed.
She gave you camp, she gave you fashion, she gave you Gottmik. All right, next up is Kandy Muse.
I think this is definitely a miss with Kandy. So far, I am enjoying her. But for this to be her first look, it just doesn't give me daytime in no sense. And I'm just shocked that she even presented this on the runway. I mean, from the hair to what she chose to wear, I just felt like Kandy could have dug a little deeper and done a lot more. She could have even stuck to her banginess and did something daytime, like the first episode when she wore the blue jean. That's more daytime than what she presented here. For me, in my opinion, she was the weakest. It's a real big miss, and I was very saddened because I thought she was gonna go home, girl. I thought that was it for her, baby. Thank God nobody got to go home. And I don't like the construction. It doesn't show any type of silhouette. It just don't seem like it was cut right. It doesn't say Kandy Muse. And if I look cross-eyed, it's because I'm looking at it right now, so no heavy reading, bitches. Even if she would have did like a tight skirt, something that showed her silhouette first and then had the chiffon going off and around it to make it flowy, I would have bought the daytime look from her. But this just was, it's not right.
You're lost for words, right? Yeah, I'm missing Kandy Muse over here. Over here, I'm getting Kandy confused. She looks confused over here. Even when she's walking down the runway, she doesn't look comfortable. What happened over here is that the silhouette is lost. She got those dramatic sleeves happening over there, and then she's got this ill-fitted that just doesn't give her any proportions. And at the bottom of the dress, it looks like it was kind of incomplete. Even with the hair with the proportions, she needs the hair to be bigger.
When you're a big girl, you have to know your proportions. She was going for like an era, but it was still just a miss. I would have played it like how they gave it to me versus saying, I'm gonna do an era and I'm gonna do this and do that.
Next up is Miss LaLa Reed. Now this queen surprised me because during the promo and the entrance look, she wasn't giving us 100%, But over here, I thought she looks gorgeous. I understand the judges said that this color did not look that appealing on her, but over here, I thought she looked fresh, she looked daytime, and she looks absolutely beautiful.
I think this was a little too plain, and I can't say too much because I wore something similar for my spring look on season 7, but my colors complemented me. It was orange, it was browns, oranges, whites, and stuff, and reds. That's my skin tone, but when you are a beautiful chocolate lady, you need brighter colors to complement your skin, and this just red to me. No read, no shade, but it's a color choice, and I feel like she did choose the wrong color, and then she held it up the entire time she was modeling. That's a number one no-no, because that just screams it's too long. I would have put a split in it. I would have showed a little leg, showed a little bit more sexiness, so she wouldn't have to held it. She kind of fell down there with Kandy. One thing that these girls need to understand is that when you have such a big personality, your drag needs to have that kind of personality as well.
I still think she looks beautiful, but I think what could have dragged it up a little bit more could have been some bracelets, some accessories. That would have helped it, but I don't mind it because the category still is daytime, but I can see where you're coming from.
Her holding it was just so annoying, but I do love me some LaLa Lee. That's my cousin. LaLa Ri, I mean.
All right, next up is Olivia Lux.
She definitely rocked the era. Feathers are very evening, but because of the era, I buy it. It gave me a little bit of after 5-ish versus daytime, because she could have did the same silhouette with no feathers and still turned it.
She looks beautiful. The hair pops with this outfit, and the hair is very bouncy with the yellow and the purple, and we also see shades of purple throughout the outfit as well. And again, she has her teeny tiny little purse.
She is head to toe, and that's what got my attention.
Next up is Miss Simone. Oh my Lord have mercy. She looks so good, so fashionable.
Some looks I'll buy it without having a chest, but this look I just feel like it should have been closed a little bit more, showing a little cleavage. To finish the look, it looks unfinished to me because her chest is so wide open. It makes the fit crazy versus her having something for the lapel and the jacket to actually close on, if I'm making sense. Some things I can buy without breast, and some things I just feel like that's what, it's needed. It's just need a little in the front. That's it.
But I don't mind it actually. And I got the reference right away, even before she started talking about it with the hair and the type of outfit that she's wearing with the colors. I think she looks good. All right, next up is Tina Burner, not to be confused with Tuna Burger.
I like Tina Burner, and I like what she has on. It may be a bit much for a daytime simply because of fabric choice, but as far as the design of the costume, it's very springtime, it's very fun, gives me ladies going to brunch type of breakfast at Tiffany's type of daytime gig. The fabric choice, especially at the top, kind of gives you formal because it's sequined. The tulle what's playing at the bottom kind of makes it fun. Kind of got two different looks going on, in my opinion.
I think she looks fine. It's giving me like a teenager having a sweet 16 party and she's dressed up for her party. So it's like daytime, but for like a teenager. The top is well made. The bottom is full. And over here, Tina is giving you her signature name, Tina Burner.
And I am also a lovely Tina Burner fan.
You sound thrilled saying that.
Girl.
And I am a Tina Burner fan. Is somebody holding it hostage to say that?
I'm country, so I may not sound excited, but I am.
Next up is Elliott with 2 T's.
I do like the look. I'm very proud of her. That's my niece. She has a complete look. I love the cut of the dress, and she has this fur on. She looks very fall winterish. I love the sleeves. It's very edgy. I love the beret. I like Elliott's look, but I'm just trying to figure out where she's going in the daytime. Like, what is the occasion?
Elliott surprised me, which I didn't think was gonna happen because based on her entrance look, it was like very comfortable. And she over here looks gorgeous. It's like winter, fall, daytime. She has a corset on, which usually I'm like very picky about. I'm like, okay, it looks like just thrown on, but over here it ties in with the look. She looks cute, she looks youthful. She looks like she's walking down in France. Just like Gottmik, when Elliott walked down the runway, I did not recognize her at all because this is a complete glow up.
She was raised right, she's from Texas, so what she pulled out, I was not surprised.
All right, Here is Nighttime 2021.
Okay, this is Gottmik.
And she is giving nighttime vampy. She looks good with the diagonal cut at the top of the shoulder. Her mug is right, and I love the sexy slit that she has going on at the left side of her and how the train is up and long and she's just carrying it and she's having a good time down the runway.
This is the perfect example of what I was saying. She has the complete look. The dress is long. She have a split. I said that earlier with LaLa. She has her chest out, but it completes the look. The dress is wrapped tight to her body. It shows a beautiful silhouette. The look is complete from head to toe.
And even with the nails and the way she was selling it down the runway, as we have to remember that the clothes is one part of it, but how you sell it is the other part as well. Absolutely thought she sold the runway. All right, next up is Kandy Muse. Another look that I thought was a miss. The judges pointed out there was a hole in the back of her outfit. It looked incomplete. And going back to proportions about the first look that we talked about, I thought the proportions in this outfit was a little bit off as well. Starting with the horns that she has on at the top, I thought that they could have been a little bit bigger. And also the hair, I thought that it could have been a little bit bigger.
She's a big girl. If you are big, everything else needs to be big. And I'm just trying to figure out what lady of the night is she?
Candy confused she is, darling.
It was a miss. And again, I love her to death. I am a true Kandy Muse fan, but yeah, she missed this one. Next up is LaLa Reid. Yes. With LaLa Reid, I mean, I have no complaints here. She took the description of the category and ran with it. I love it. I mean, from head to toe, I love it. It's a complete look. The fit is right. She got a chest out, but it's camouflage to make it look real, honey. And she looked like a real woman of the night.
I thought this was a little bit simple for LaLa Reid.
You had to think about the category, and she said lady of the night.
But maybe she could have had like a prop or something, maybe a purse. What if she walked down the runway with a whip? I think that would have sold the look more than just walking down the runway empty-handed. You're like, whatever.
I agree.
Next up is Olivia Lux, not to be confused with Olivia Tux.
This was my favorite look of all the runways. It sewn very well. It fits her to a T. The perfect definition of a classy lady, but showed a little bit of class, a leg, a little collarbone. The hair and everything is awesome. The jewelry. She's the lady of the night that's about her real coin.
She looks sexy in this. She looks good, mama, with the hair is sleeked. It looks like she's going to a very fancy party. Now with the one sleeve, at most times I think it can look very costumey because you know how most drag queens, when they don't know what to do with a sleeve to make it a little bit different, if they do like a one-sided sleeve. But over here, she does it beautifully with the cut and also with the fabric. And I think she did it very well over here. And she's got the little nude illusion going down, swirling down from the top of her bust to the other side of the hip.
Yeah, you can definitely tell it was made for her and she didn't borrow it.
Next up is Simone.
The judges loved it. What made me buy it, I guess, is how she sold it. I just feel like the fabric is, the way it's draped, it just looks like it's actually draped. It doesn't look like an actual garment. She sold the hell out of it. It just depends on your taste and what kind of woman of the night you like, baby. It's not like a miss. It's not like she missed it or anything, because what I've noticed about Simone is that she has her own style. She's really showing us that she has her own style when it comes to clothes and fashion. So I respect her. She's head to toe put together and I'll buy it.
I buy it too. Like the way that she walks down the runway and having fun with it, I think she sold it. It's her style. She sold it, so I bought it.
Right. The person that I would buy this from would probably be Roger too, because Roger wears stuff like that.
All right, next up is Tina Burner. Burn it the house down in her favorite colors. I think this is all right. I'm getting nighttime, yeah, with the fabric. It's all right. She can do more. It's safe, you know.
It's safe. Yeah, we said at the same time, it's safe.
There's nothing wrong with it. Everything's well made to the proportions to the dress, but it's safe, you know. It's safe. It's not bad.
Right.
Next up is Elliott with two T's, not to be confused with Elliott with two teeth.
Damn.
I like this.
I like it too. I'm just buying everything but the hat and the feather.
I don't mind the hat and the feathers, actually. It's almost like she's the madame of the night, and she's here to be in charge of the queens of the night.
I do love the complete look. I'm just thinking about the description and what it was calling for. And I do understand that it's their own interpretation of what it's called for. So it's a 10 for me. We just come from two different parts of the world. I get the madame and everything, but I'm just thinking street hooker.
I like the hat. I like the pop of red on the outfit. I like the shoulders. They are full, and the bottom of the dress has a little train, so I think it looks good on her. And she's got the gloves as well. She's got the dark red lips. This is good. It's fine.
Beautiful silhouette. All of it. I love it.
Next category is Lambay. You stay. The first queen we have up is Gottmik, serving you gold lamé from head to toe. And this is giving me very high fashion. I love the makeup, including the headpiece, the bodysuit, the cape, details on the bodysuit as well, the boots.
She looks absolutely breathtaking. I don't have any kind of critique. I just love it. It's 100% for me. She has a complete look. I love her use of the lamé, the construction of it from head to toe. I love the construction. If it looks complete, you got me as a winner, honey. And she got me as a winner. Yes, ma'am.
And again, the way she's selling it, fabulous. Next up is Kennedy Muse.
With Kennedy Muse, this was another miss for me. I was really looking forward to a sickening look from her, and it was just kind of a letdown in a sense.
Is this a bad look? No, but it's just a look that is, I thought, very safe, that we've seen on a lot of drag queens before. If this was season 9, this would have been like, okay, it's cool.
I get what she was going for, but not for a runway. Maybe a challenge, a mini challenge or something like that, but not for a runway. I really thought they was gonna get her for that panty. It is not right.
She didn't sell it down the runway as well. Even with the hair, if she was going to wear a dress like that, maybe have like a pinup wig. Yeah, it's a miss for me. All right, next up is LaLa Reed.
The judges loved it. I was still on the fence about it. I love the color, first and foremost. I love the color and I love the jacket. I just did not like them pants. She could have just wore the jacket and just had like a gold leotard or something under it, because the cover up is lovely, giving it like a Joan Crawford effect. And just added some panels onto it and make it real flowy, so when she walked, she wouldn't have to try much because it's cheap ass Lamé.
I agree with you. I thought when I saw this and heard the judges say that they loved it, I was like, am I crazy? But like you said before, the jacket is beautiful, but the pants at the bottom made it look cheap, because it seemed like the jacket was like an expensive fabric and the bottom just seemed like that $6-7 lamé that you buy for like a yard. I think what could have sold this look a little bit more is if she has gold lamé boots all the way up, so it doesn't seem like, oh, they're just pants. Gone from the feet to the body, to the top of her body. So it seemed like more of a complete look, because over here it seemed like she's about to do a number, take her coat off, and then be in a bodysuit and continue with her number.
And I would also did something else with the hair, because I can tell she probably just took it off the mannequin and just put it on. You can tell that is some good hair, that is a good wig, but she just didn't brush it and crop it to her face. It would have been more than just, I just put this wig on my head. Did a little brush back and pull forward. It would have been more cropped.
This is very bar for me. Like, it would have worked at a bar when she's about to do a reveal, but I don't think it was Drag Race level. But I mean, it's not bad, but I just think that there could have been some edits to make it a little bit more. But I do want to point out that the ruffles on the jacket are beautiful.
I love the ruffles. I love the whole make of it. I love it all. And she has a lot of confidence, but you can just see in some of the movements that you have right here that would have been better if it was just closed. She sold it. She sold the overcoat. And then when you just open it up and see them little tights, you like, oh girl.
Yeah, like I said before, it seemed like you're about to do a number at a bar and then you reveal yourself to a bodysuit. So, all right, next up is Olivia Lux.
I love it. She's a well put together queen. I'm not a fan of the hair. It looks like the French rolls we would probably wear at a pageant or a formal event, but it just looks like it's just somebody just took their hands and just mushed it down. You know? And you can tell on the side when she turned, but it still complimented her. I like her jewelry. I love the era she was going for. I bought it all. What she chose really describes who she is as an entertainer.
Also want to point out the jewelry. It's not mixing in, and the dress was like from a different era.
She could have worn smaller jewelry, yes.
But I do want to point out, I think she's younger than me by 10 years, but over here, the way she's dressed, she looks like she's older than me by 10 years, so. All right, next up is Simone. The jacket at the back is big, and then we see the boxing gloves, and then we see the huge hood and the band-aid on her head as well. And the braids are long. I think she sewed it down the runway. And she has her drag family, which is the House of Avalon, on the boxing gloves with the gold and with the red. I think this outfit really pops on her. I got the reference. I think she looks good.
I totally agree. You said everything that I think I was gonna say.
Just imagine if she has just regular stilettos. This look would have been kind of meh, but the fact that she has high boots, it worked.
Yeah, it's a well thought out look and process.
Next up is Tina Burner, all up in silver.
Tina Burner, I love this look from head to toe. It's definitely something different. I like the fact that she went all silver, including her face, the look, the fit, the boot cover. I'm looking forward to what else she has to present, but overall, the look was everything, and I love the fact she has a purse.
Yep, she looks great, and this is a different spin of Tina that I wasn't expecting. I thought, oh, we're gonna get another outfit that is red, yellow, or orange, but she surprised me. And I like how she took the category into her own hands and came out as the Tin Man. And when she came out of the runway, the way she just tilted her head to the side and winked at me, I got the reference ASAP. The purse with the axe was right, the makeup with the silver all over her body was right, and when she revealed her heart, she finally found her heart. So I thought this was a great look.
That was everything.
And referencing back to LaLa Ri, over here, Tina Burner, what she did successfully is that she has the silver from the shoes coming up seamlessly into the pants. So it seemed like it's a fully executed look. She sold it.
She did. Kudos.
Last up is Elliott with 2 T's.
This is also a complete look for me. I love her hair. I love the color. I think the dress is fun. I love the big sleeve, the fun skirt with the horsehair that makes it wavy. I'll even buy the shoe. If she had black stockings and a silver shoe, then I would have been upset with her. You can tell these girls just buy the hair and just put it on the way it is. When you have like an off the shoulder something like that, it's always good to toss your hair to the side that's open.
Yeah, to the other side. So it doesn't interfere with the big shoulder on the other side. That the shoulder has its own moment and also the hair has its own moment.
It's a part of being self-sufficient, and you have to learn how to fix your own hair. You know, God forbid if anything was to happen to it. It's okay to brush your hair. It's okay to brush curly hair. The curl come right back. You know what I'm saying? I would have just cropped the hair a little bit more, but I love this look. Also, I'm just a proud little aunt.
I think she looks good over here. And like I said before, Elliott is surprising me with these runways. Even in the performance, she was dancing the house down. And I thought that she was actually one of the better dancers out there because everyone just seemed like, you know, they were just kind of waving along, but she was actually dancing into the beat. And about this outfit, do you remember the runway we did for All Stars? It was prom dress.
That's my sister. But I'm trying to figure out what prom is she going to?
She did mention that she's going to a Gothic prom.
And what prom?
A Gothic prom. I don't know which high school that is. Next up is Blair Sinclair.
What prom she going to?
This is totally 80s prom. The dress, the sleeve, the ruffles at the bottom. She rocks it off beautifully.
Also shows a little sexiness because it's high on the hip. She don't have on a kitten heel. She have on a true heel, honey. From the leg up, she is wearing it out.
And if y'all had a great time today, our Venmos and our PayPals are in the link in the description below. Who are your favorite looks from all these girls?
Gottmik, Simone, and then Tina Burner, only because she turned it for the runway.
All these runways were fierce. On average out, I would say Simone and Gottmik. And I cannot pick one. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, that I'm having 2 top favorite looks, and it's gonna be Gottmik and Simone. Because they're 2 different types of drag that you can't really compare them with. So I'm gonna give it to those 2.
I agree.
Well, Kennedy, it was fabulous chatting with you about these looks from these season 13 girls. And where can we find you?
Right now, I'm just chilling it for the month of January, taking care of my family, taking care of my household. I'm also live tweeting during the episode. So, you know, you can catch a reader here and there. You can catch a reader too. But it's all in love and it's all for the entertainment and it's all for my fans.
And you can find me at Yuhua Hamasaki on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye, Kennedy.
Bye. Thank you, sister.
Mwah. Till next time. Don't exit the video. Here is my moment of grace. And just let this video play in the background so mama can get her ad money. So I have Ivan Montoya. Thanks, baby. Happy New Year to you, too. Amanda McDaniel, not to be confused with Amanda McDonald's. Thanks, babe. Nicholas Schreckbreaker or Nicholas Steinbreaker, I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. Thanks, lover. Adriana Barreta, happy bootleg New Year to you too, baby. Thomas Henry ×2, I saw you sent twice. Looks like somebody got their tax return early. Mikhail Stewart, I hope you feel better, my love. Sending you hugs and virtual soup. Jamie Taylor, thanks, darling. Raymond Alvarez, did you just receive the package? Oh my god. Nicholas Yellow Horse, not to be confused with Nicholas Yellow Donkey. Thank you. Thank you. Rodrigo Morera, you have to watch the bootleg video of me and Nina Bonina Browns when I thought she said I was a little bit Harlem. Quinn Knox, yas, Bootleg Onions Foundation's fun money. Kisses, baby. Anna Locascio, you finally got the package. Oh my. And you stay safe too, baby. Trey Clifton, happy New Year to you too, baby. Jeremiah Dak, thanks, baby. Patrick McCleary, hello again. And Bootleg is back again. Peter Trant, oh my god, you're still on the island. That was so 2 years ago. But you know what? I'm glad it has made an impact on you. Christina Richman, thanks, rich girl. Till next time, everybody, bye, and stay bootleg.